Hey, good morning, guys. Gary out on the trail again. Gage taking off chasing something there. We're still in the yard, so I'm not too worried. Anyone want to hazard a guess as to what we're filming on today? I'll give you a clue. I'll run. So even though we're 3/4 of the way through the walk, I'm going to insert this clip at the beginning. This is just a walk. This is just Gary rambling, enjoying nature with Gage. So no disappointment on the content, guys. This walk is actually going to be probably just a little bit about, feeling better. Me trying to feel better. I have some anxiety issues I'm dealing with today. And if you watch the rest of the video, you'll see why. I knew I shouldn't have run. Now my socks are down by my toes in my big rubber Kamek boots. So today we're filming on the phone, the Samsung S20 Ultra, but we're using our Xeon Smooth 4 gimbal. No, we are not using the crappy software that comes with the gimbal. We are just using the regular phone camera video settings, but we're using the nice stability of the gimbal to do a walk around the loop. Now the reason I'm doing a walk around the loop today is not for you guys, it's for me. I don't know what it is, but man, well, I know what it is. I scratched my eyeball last night. Yeah, stupid. I don't know what I did, but I have bad allergies, so I always have to take a face cloth and wash my eyes, and long story, right? But somehow, either with the face cloth or my finger, I scratched my eye. So that led to a whole night of pain and burning and blinking and anxiety. I haven't had anxiety like that in a long time. So I had to practice all of the things that I've learned over the years. The whole center yourself, calm down. I was like a little kid. I was like a 6-year-old kid on the couch again, trying to watch the Maple Leaf game, which was a late game. They lost, by the way. But anyway, the game started at 10. And so I'm trying to stay up. I'm already tired. I'm sitting there on the couch, my eyes burning and watering, and I kept wiping it. And after an hour, I realized you just have to stop sticking your finger in your eye, Gary, because it's not getting any better. And then that led to a whole night of lying in bed, tossing and turning, and dreaming repetitive dreams of, like, you get my eye drilled by the eye doctor, and like just all these weird dreams. So luckily, I'm on day 5 of exercise and diet. So as long as I get out here and hike these trails and do the hour walk that Gage and I are gonna do, should help my mental state. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well talk to you guys. This gimbal actually works. So yesterday, the A6600 wasn't bad. We still had a bit of cinematic look to it when we did the trail. I didn't like the microphone picked up a lot of wind, and it's very jittery. Even filming with 1080 settings yesterday, the stabilization is terrible on that camera. I have 10-year-old Sony DSLRs which have in-body stabilization, which seem better than on that new E-mount A6600. I can't explain it. And I even have, like I say, the cheap, $100 lens which has stabilization in it for video only. And the reason I have that lens is because it's so light. It's very tiny, 200 grams or 185 grams, something like that. Very light and tiny compared to if you get some of these bigger lenses, the professional series. They weigh 3/4 of a pound or a pound. Who wants to be holding that out trying to film themselves, right? It's bad enough holding out this Xeon Smooth. My arm's getting tired already. Okay, there's a crow somewhere. behind us now. I'm gonna find a crow on today's walk. I keep hearing them. We haven't seen them. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys are betting on Sasquatch family. We know that. So I just want to get a visual if we can today. What are you eating? Oh, poop! Hey! Put that down! Bad! No, I'm not taking that out of your mouth. That's bad. Dude, you're crazy. Stop. You're gonna get a stick in the eye. Oh, geez, the gimbal's all over the place. So all I need is to have to take the dog to the vet to get his eye checked. So it wasn't all bad news at the optometrist this morning. I went in and I was wearing my old sunglasses, and she said, "But Gary, you just bought Maui Jims 2 months ago." I said, "Yeah, I hate them." And that's what I'm wearing right now. They're polarized. And I don't mind that when I'm fishing, I guess, or whatever, but I can't drive with these. I don't know why. I get a weird 3D effect with the polarized glasses looking through a windshield. So I just told her, yeah, I actually brought her my old Oakleys, and I said, "Here, put some new lenses in these." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, I'm not wearing the new ones I bought." And she said, "We'll get you a refund." So that's awesome. I'm gonna get these refunded, and I'll get some new non-polarized lenses in my actual sunglasses that I like. So sticking your finger in your eye can lead to good things, right? I guess. You gotta look at the positive. Don't stick your finger in your eye. It's not pleasant. So what do you guys think of the phone on the gimbal? How's the sound? Are we picking up a lot of wind? It's just as windy today as it was yesterday. I'll flip you around and show you. Was that good for you? Super windy walking across this open marsh here. This will be a great test for the phone. Usually the Samsung phones are really good when it comes to wind and noise control. Yeah, so I know the anxiety is high because when I went to see the optometrist, I just wanted to visit. You know, I was like, by the end of the visit, I was like making stuff up so I could just stay longer and talk to another human being. Like, oh, and by the way, you know, we should check, you know, so I was gonna say, I was gonna do this little bit on getting old and how, you know, the whole eye issues and things suck. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to give in. I'm gonna say that motivation to stay young and healthy and in shape, you know, I do feel better in the last 5 days just getting off the couch again and not taking the snow machine with the dog every day, which is what I do. It's kind of the lazy answer. Yeah, it's still a workout taking the snow machine, but it's not the same as walking for an hour and a half. You know, I feel motivated. I've got a chin-up bar. I've actually started doing chin-ups again. I haven't done chin-ups in probably 5 years since we moved into this house, and I can only do about 7. So yeah, so the goal is going to be to get back up to 20. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. The reason I can only do 7 is because I had that stupid tendonitis. And on that note, the tendonitis is gone. As soon as I started doing the chin-ups about a month ago, I actually started by just hanging from the chin-up bar and stretching out my arms with all my weight and, you know, spending 10 or 15 minutes doing a bunch of stretches and doing that. That was the first thing in 6 months that actually started helping the tendonitis. So, as a two-time sufferer of this now, I'm going to say to you guys, they'll give you a bunch of weight exercises and things to do. Take a hammer, hold it out in your hand, and turn your hand, right? If you go for physio, that's what they'll tell you. That didn't seem to do anything for me. And they also told me to keep playing squash through my injury. But they never sent me for any tests where they actually to see if there was any ligaments that were torn or anything. And I think that's what I had, because the first time took me almost a year to recover. And then this time I was well past 6 months. And what happened was they shut the Y down so that we got locked down again. And starting in December, so December and January, I haven't been able to go play squash. And actually that has been probably the best thing for me, because my arm does not hurt at all. Between that and figuring out the new chin-up exercises, and I do them both ways. I do them forearm ways. You know, I do about 30 to 40 a day. So I can only do 7 at one time, but I'll go every time I'm walking by the chin-up bar, I'll stop and do 5 or 7, and then I switch. So after I do a couple sets this way, I switch and do regular chin-up this way. And I don't know, I think it's the forearm ones. If you've got tendonitis, I think it's the forearm pull that really helps. So that's Gary's advice for any tendonitis sufferers out there. There's a crow somewhere. Again, I didn't see it, but I heard it. There, where is he? There, we saw it. There was a crow. I don't know if I got it on camera. And for all of you guys in warmer climates, screw you. I got a bunch of them bragging, sending me messages. Oh, it's 75 on the water. I was fishing today. I was camping. I was... Yeah, well, we'll get there eventually, someday. Just not today. You know, another great way to deal with the anxiety is Gage, right? Last night, he actually was sleeping in his cage. I went and woke him up, and I got him to come lay on beside the couch with me and scratched his ears and petted him for an hour. He made me feel much better. So having a pet, that's another good one, right? And if you have kids or grandkids, play games with them. That one always works for me. Yahtzee with my youngest daughter. That will take your mind off anything, right? Beat the kids at something they're not good at. I wouldn't say let them win, but maybe don't be too competitive. Felt really good to go somewhere in the truck today. I can't explain why. I haven't drove anywhere in over a month. It just felt great to get in the truck, crank the tunes, go for a drive, even though I was only going down to the eye doctor. And the pharmacy. Oh, can't forget the pharmacy. Alright guys, I am almost at the end of the trail. So I want all of you guys to get up off the couch, go do some pull-ups, chin-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, yoga. Okay, there's a good one. My wife won't do any of those other things, but she likes yoga. Even I actually like yoga. If you can find the time to do 20 minutes of yoga a day in your life, wow, that'll really bring down your anxiety. Alright guys, I am almost at the end of the trail. So I want all of you guys to get up off the couch, go do some pull-ups, chin-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, yoga. Okay, there's a good one. My wife won't do any of those other things, but she likes yoga. Even I actually like yoga. If you can find the time to do 20 minutes of yoga a day in your life, wow, that'll really bring down your anxiety. That's a huge one. I should have mentioned that earlier, guys. I actually play yoga on the Nintendo. We have a game, and you can do all these different exercises, and one of them is yoga, and I can do up to a 40-minute yoga session. And we have the little, it's for the Wii, so we have the board that you stand on and you practice your balancing. Hey, we can do that with the gimbal. You practice your balancing, so you're staying, you know, it makes you mindful of which side of your body you're leaning to, and it just helps you straighten up your posture and all of that, and then strengthen your core. Absolutely meditate while you're doing that. They play, you know, the breathy ocean sounds and whatever. And it actually works, guys. Go do some yoga. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's yoga time. Catch you guys later.